Hi, it's Kathy from Raven Vintage. I am going to show how I made these little booklets. I did a reel the other day, and let's do a slowed down version with all the steps. Now, mind you, when I made this, I was winging it, so I just kind of made it up as I went along. So there's no precise measurements to this, and it's just a way for me to use up my test pages when I'm designing my kits. So you can see like this has a bad edge. So these are test kits or test prints, so essentially the scrap paper. So I'm going to use those up, and I just used a couple book pages. Very simple, quick little project. So let's get started. And hopefully I can stay in frame here. I'm still learning all this business with recording and such. There, let's try that. Okay, so I just need a couple of book pages. Look, take those two, and I'm going to use a trimmer. She'll save that one for another project. How about you? Yep, let's use this guy. Okay, so these are approximately, I think they're 8.5 tall, 5.25 wide ish. Let's just double check that. I do have my mat right here. The measure, this ends up being about 5.5 tall by 4.25 wide. So yep, that makes sense. Okay, so you can see when it's done, the text is going this way. So that's the base of your little booklet, card, folio, whatever we're calling those. I'm using some test pages from, this is a vintage wallpaper kit called Once Upon a Time. So that's what this is, also from that kit. I can't really see it. Here we go. This is also from the kit, and here's some of that. It's called Once Upon a Time. Oops, there we go. And these two blues are from Basic Journaling Pages, the Steely Blue kit. And then this one here, also in a different hue, is also available in the Morning Stroll kit. And I've got quite a collection of printables going now, so I'm really happy to have a really nice variety to work with. And because they're all vintage, they all kind of still go together, so it's great. Okay, so I use a trimmer because I am not great at cutting straight lines. So I'm just going to clean these up a little bit. So 5.25. I quite like this trimmer. It's lightweight, it's easy to use, it has rubber feet, it doesn't slide around, it's very sharp, and I can get the most precise lines on this. It's really amazing. Okay, so your booklet's just basically folded in half. Just a second, I'll wait till I have room. And then the two little flip outs I just did, same thing. I just took one of the sheets, folded it in half. Now I did trim off the margins so that it was mostly text. Not that it matters, but it just seemed to be the right size for the flips. And I'm going to take a little tiny little bit off the edge, just because once you fold this booklet in half, the inside one, I'll show you, he needs a little bit of room because we don't want that getting caught when we close it. So we'll just trim these up a bit. If we need to trim them more after, we'll do it by hand. And then this, you can just kind of guesstimate. I'm going to make 2 flip outs out of this. So let's just get a kind of a quad. Oops, that didn't work. Just a little pinch so I can see where the center is, roughly. Or you could do it precise, up to you. I'm just going to kind of wing it, so that one's a little smaller than the other, that's okay. Okay, so here's my cover, or my base, let's say. There we go. And then take your paper that's going to be your cover and decide what part's going to fold over your edge. kind of like what's going to be on your front. So basically it'll be like this. So what's going to be on your front cover? I kind of want this rose at the top of the cover. So I think I'll go down in this corner here. So let's do that. And then the part you're going to fold over for your pocket needs to be on your left. So let's just get some glue on our book page. I'm using art glitter glue that I've poured into these little precision bottles. You use a lot less glue. You get the same adhesion because it's a decent glue, but that really stretches, it really goes a long way. Okay, so I want to glue in this corner, so I'm going to hold it with my thumb so I know which corner I'm gluing in. It's down here. And also with the art glitter glue, you've got just about a second or so to, you know, move your paper into place. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, so if I folded that, booklet, how's it look? There, and then this I'm going to fold over for my side pocket. I'm going to need my ruler for that. Or I should use my ruler for that because I also can't fold a straight line. Don't laugh at me. Okay, so I'm just going to put that up on the edge. Make a little bit of a crease there so I know what I'm doing. There we go. And easy peasy, we're just going to trim off the excess now. That through and butt that up against one edge or the other, and then I'm lining up my book page there. It's okay if you take a little bit off. Like I said, nothing precise. Okay, there we go. Now before we glue down, let's ink this. That's really pretty. I like that. I'm just going to ink my edges up a little bit. I like that the little teeny gold dots in this wallpaper, like running along here, they're like kind of a goldy sepia tone. How nicely they pick up the vintage paper. Super cute. I like that. All right, let's make a pocket. So you're just going to glue top and bottom. That's it. Doop, doop. Smooth that out. So that's your pocket from the inside. Where's my sample? There you go. So underneath there, see that blue? That's the pocket inside. Like that. Okay. Now, on the front and on the, I'm going to put one here like this, and then one on the inside there. So before we do that, let's cover this side here. There we go. So I don't need to go all the way down, basically, because I'm just going to rip this first so it fits in my trimmer. Now I could just keep ripping actually, instead of using the trimmer. Is that the middle? There, sorry, it's hard to see with the text lines. Okay, there. If I hold that down, I'm actually going to be ripping with the wrong hand. Yeah, I don't like that. Can't see what I'm doing. Let me go this way. Still can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, I found, there's the middle. Okay, now I can pull with my dominant hand. So you rip towards you. There you go. There we go. And then I don't need the whole thing. I only need to go to about, say, there. Okay. Like it. Give you a little, And we can always trim up edges if we need to. I don't need to do the bottom. Okay, so let's just do this. It might look like a lot of glue, like going back and forth, but if you saw how micro thin those lines are, like it's not much glue at all. It's fabulous. It's a really great way to get the most out of your bottle of glue, because let's face it, you know, those things cost a little bit of money, and we want to stretch our dollar as far as we can. Okay, so this needs something. So where's my, this is the piece I cut off at the beginning. So I'll use that to cover this up. Now this is, I was putting a decoration over top of that, so I don't have to, but that's what I did on these. So I'll just use this edge. Now one thing I like to do when this is going to be on the edge like that, I want to wrap the paper around so that this has a nice smooth edge. So let's just get some glue on this guy. And I'm going to line them up to the bottom. Get my head out of there, sorry. And then I'm just going to fold over this edge. Just so he has a nice smooth edge. Okay, done. And since I have a line to cut with now, we'll should be able to cut this okay. Just pull the top out of the way. Oops. See? I already, look at that. I cut right into the, terrible, I'm telling you. I know it's not just me, because a lot of people commented, so thank you for that. I feel so silly. Okay, some edges. That's okay. We embrace imperfections when we are making junk journals and the such, because it looks more authentic. Okay, so now this little flip on the inside is going to also double as a pocket behind. So you want to just glue behind. On the back, you want to glue a left, a right, and the bottom. That's it. So that you can use this as a pocket as well. Double duty, we like that. We like it when things have multi-purpose, right? See that little bit of give there? I was able to just move that a bit. Okay. Now, see how I'm off kilter a bit? So I'm just going to straighten that to the bottom, and then I'm going to use my bone folder to redo that crease. Now it's straight on the bottom. Okay, so far so good. And then this can be trimmed now. Let me see the overhang. These are Martha Stewart Precision scissors. Are great, very sharp, love them. I think I got them at Michael's quite a long time ago. Okay, and then the front, where'd my other little book page go? There you are. Okay, and then we're going to cover you kind of like that, and again we'll do the edge, we'll wrap it around like that. So glue. So I was saying earlier that like Instagram is like micro learning, and the reels are really fast. I mean, most reels nowadays are 3 or 6 seconds. So you're very thankful if someone sticks around to watch a minute-long reel. Like but it's hard to teach anything like that micro learning, I guess we call it, in a minute or less. So you do your best to edit your videos so that they are, you know, someone can kind of get the gist of what you're doing, get the idea of what you're doing, and then try to follow it at home. But obviously some things need a little bit more explanation. So I do want to mention this one thing. If you are on YouTube and if you go to the little cog underneath the video, the little settings thing, and go to playback speed, it should be set to normal. you can change that to 1.25 or 1.5 even, depending on who's talking, to get through a video a little faster. Because if you're like me and you just like love watching people make junk journal stuff, it's where we all inspire each other, we all get our ideas from each other. Once in a while someone does something original, but see, like I'm doing something original here, but I'm sure parts of it were inspired by something that's from someone along the way. Anyways, you want to watch 2 or 3 in a day maybe, so I can't watch a 40-minute video 3 times, so or 3 of those, so I quite often will increase the speed so I can watch them a little faster. And then if there's a part, and you can, for me, I'm good with that and I can still pick it up. Not everyone's going to enjoy that, but if there's a part that I need further, I can slow it back down and then I can speed it up again. So I just wanted to point that out, that that is an option, and then that is something that I do, is playback speeds are, I just increase them. So there we go. Okay, so that's basically it. That's your, and then you can decorate from here. So on, you've got a flip there, and you open it up and you have another flip, and then you have this inside pocket. So the way I decorated these, I put something on top, something behind. This one I put the nest on top of that. There's still a pocket behind there. Like you can still put, there's still a pocket back there. And that pocket, of course. So, you know, let's see what we have left out here from, that one might be a little bit big. Of course, I like to get my little people. There's my two, these guys. Okay. Well, she should be leaning on something, so that's not good. I like the ones that are sitting. What do you want to sit on, my friend? How about, let's see what we got here. Oh, it's too big. What else have we got? What else do we have here? Yeah, I don't want to bore you with all of this stuff because this could take forever. You know what it's like when you're trying to decide. Try this, try this, try that. Something a little, there we go. I don't really like your rumpus sticking out like that. Let's try a different dolly. Let's try somebody else. Is anybody else in here sitting down besides you two? You kind of appear to be. Are you standing? Well, you're sitting down as well, my friend. Okay, let's see. I can do this. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Any littles? Oh, wait a minute. I have this little gaffer. Easy. Ah, let's do you. I think you're cute. So, and that shows more of the pretty wallpaper too. It's not covered up as much. Oh, and you. There you go, my friend. Oops, sorry, just broke your neck. Okay. So one more time. It's gonna sit here. That's really cute. Okay. Now the purpose of these was to actually try to, so they had a bit of an overhang. Like, this is quite an overhang. And this one has an overhang. This one and this one, see that I did this one on the opposite side, only because I did my paper upside down. So that was an oops, but it didn't matter because I just did the fold over on the other side. This and this one. Yep. those are repurposed these Victorian albums that you buy really cheap at the thrift store, and then I've just cut those up and repurpose them. I have a reel about that somewhere if you take the time to go through my reels. Okay, where'd my little guy go? There you are. There you go, honey bunny. Just hang out there. So now I have room for something over there. Oh, I've got this nice pink. Too big. Anyways, so I won't hold you up on this stuff right now, but that is the idea of it. That goes behind. There we go. So basically, I do usually like to balance. So, for example, I might do that instead. Because, yeah, that's better. Because this dark color here is now balanced by that dark there. This balances that. And I'll just finish this up then while I'm talking to you. So in the next video, we're going to do recent reels. Well, I did a floating pocket that was actually inspired by something I saw on Shabby Dabba-Doo, Shabby, I can never remember, Shabby Dabba-Doo-Dah? I can't remember her channel name, but that girl that does a bunch of mask making videos. She's fabulous. She's got tons of ideas. And then was inspired by someone else. So like that's, see, we just pass all along the knowledge, and that's a beautiful thing about this sharing community that we're in. There we go. Now you can do something of interest, like add some height to this, like put that little butterfly there. Let's do that. Or do I want you on the front? Let's see what the front looks like. Do I have anything on the front yet, do I? Yeah. Yeah, I like him there. So I would just glue bottom tip here. Oh, did I do the wrong one? No, that's fine. That's okay. Wrong way. That's fine. You can stay there, and then I would put something across the front. It's too big. Like maybe, oh, that would be really pretty. This one's damaged, but I would still use them. Oh yeah, let's do that. That's really pretty. This is an authentic calling card, a vintage calling card. So it is really kind of, it's meant to flip up, but because it's damaged, I think maybe it should be glued down. Looks like it's upside down too. Did I just do that upside down? I did. Oof. Do I have time? Yep. I do. There we go. Actually, I like that better with the balance anyway, so. There we go, and then I can still put something in behind like this. It's not the right color, but anyways, you get the idea. And that would need something else. Here, perfect. Put you down at the bottom. So yeah, remember that you can change your play speed on your YouTube videos to speed through some of these, and Instagram is for micro learning, so don't panic if you can't understand something. Just ask the creator if there's another slowed down version. They're not intended to do a full tutorial on such a quick video. There we go. There's 4 of them made. These are probably going to go in my new Etsy shop that's opening soon of supplies. I have my printables shop, and then I will be opening my second shop called White Ruby Keepsake is opening soon. I'm just working on that. and which will sell supplies. So far I just have the Raven Vintage Etsy shop that sells these printables, so all digital files, but I didn't want to muck up that Etsy shop, so that's why I was hemmed and hawed a long time about whether or not to have two shops or one. And some people have both. They have digitals and physical products in the same store, and some people have separate. And I've asked a few creators on Instagram, and the general consensus is they love having two stores. So, and there's some people that just sell supplies and don't sell digitals. So, or the ones that sell both, they don't have maybe as many digitals like I do in my shop. I have quite a few, over 100 now. So I just, I don't want the person that's looking for something to, you know, to get inspired by, or to start a journal, or for something specific or a theme. I don't want them to have to wade through a whole bunch of things that don't apply. So the way my digitals, this will be another video, but basically there's sections. So you can go to the wallpaper section, the Christmas section, the junk journal kit section, the ephemera section. You can go to whatever section you want, and then it narrows your search down, which is great. So I didn't want to add another 10 sections of physical products, so that's why I thought I would go with the second store. So anyways, the next video then will be this floating pocket. We'll do that video next. And yeah, this one's super easy. Super easy, but so pretty with the vintage wallpapers. So whether you have some authentic vintage wallpaper samples or use a printable, either way, that's a gorgeous pocket. Oh, by the way, what can we do with these now, you ask? So you could give that as a card to someone. You could write like a happy birthday message in here. If you want to cover up the text, you could use like a piece of tea dye paper or something. You could put a note, handwritten note, you could tuck it in there, or you could write on the back of one of these cards. You could also use this for gift cards. You know how gift cards now have just the card, but now quite a few of them come on top of like this, like it's attached, so it would fit in here better. So you could use that for gifting. You could also use these as a journal topper. So that could be the top of your journal. Let's say it was tied down. It would be the top of the journal so that the person, the recipient, gets this little extra as well as the journal. Or you could use it just as a floating thing. Like you just, you know, tuck it in a pocket. Still fits in a pocket quite nicely. Or what else can we do? You could just clip it to a blank page. Let me find a blank page so you can see what I'm talking about. So you could just clip it on, you know, with a paper clip to the page. So yeah, or you could also glue this down. So you could glue here, here, and here, so that you have a top loading pocket in addition to the flip, and this and the pocket and the flip. Or you could glue these three sides and have your a pocket this way. So there's a few things you could do with these. So if you have scraps to use up, book pages to use, this is a fun little mass making project. You could probably bang out about 4 or 5 of those in an hour, easily enough. And yeah, lots of ideas with those. So I started out just playing with book pages and ended up with this. So it's, you never know where things are going to land when you just get crafting. So that's a tip for today, I guess, is to just start playing with your paper, see what goes together, and you never know what you're going to end up with. So have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And like I said, the next video will be, we'll do that floating pocket next. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.